Number 1. This video from 2018 shows a woman installing a security camera in the front of her house after hearing some seriously strange noises coming from outside of her bedroom window. The footage she ended up recording shows a stranger walking up to her bedroom window, attempting to look inside. After a few seconds, however, the man notices the camera recording him and quickly walks away. Number 2. In this video posted by Tay Detang on January 20, 2019, Tay said that someone pulled up beside his house and suspected he has a stalker. To confirm his suspicions, he got a video camera and placed it overnight by his window to see if he could get a glimpse of the stalker and find out who it was. The next day, Tay looked over the footage, and what he saw was horrifying. It seemed like nothing for a while before seeing a man in a hoodie emerge onto his porch.
So, not much is really happening right now. But, oh my God! What? I knew I had a freaking creep. Oh my God!
The stalker was walking along the porch and was peeking through Tay's window. The stalker even blew fog onto the window so the camera couldn't see him clearly and just sat on Tay's swing.
Oh my God! He's looking. Oh no! He's looking in the freaking window. What the heck? Oh my God! He just fogged up the freaking window.
Tay said if he sees the stalker again, he would catch him and beat him up and upload a part 2. There was no part 2 uploaded as yet, but he has posted many videos since, so I think it's safe to assume he's okay. Number 3. This video shows a woman recording herself walking outside, seemingly paranoid or otherwise just plain old worried about something. Almost instantly, we see what it is. The woman is being followed by a backwards walking man. Number 4. This video shows the shocking moment in which this guy confronts a stalker that he's been dealing with for the past several months. The man tries to explain that all he wants is a friendship with a guy because he is just incredibly lonely. The man doesn't feel sympathy and proceeds to tell the man that he needs to leave him alone, which he thankfully does. Number 5. Remember in one of my previous videos, the creepy neighbor who was filming the uploader mowing his lawn?
Can we pose for you? I'll be happy to take a pose for you. I'd be happy to take a pose for you. Well, I told you before, I don't want you taking pictures over my fence. It's irritating. I have a daughter. I don't know what your intentions are. I don't need a camera over my fence filming.
Well, sadly, there's more to the story, and I thought I'd share these clips in one video. The uploader's wife goes to the backyard for a smoke before the creepy neighbor can be seen taking pictures of her through the fence. Another incident is when the creepy neighbor had a problem with the uploader's patio light on and in retaliation bought an overly bright motion detection floodlight, which turned on when anyone set foot outside. The uploader countered this by placing a mirror to where the light would reflect back into the creep's window. In yet another video, the creepy neighbor came outside to confront the uploader as if he was the victim. Are you talking to me?
How much further you want to go with this stuff? Are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. About what? You're the neighbor from hell. You make one how far you want to escalate this stuff.
The last update is that the uploader placed an owl named Hoodie on the fence to watch the neighbor. The neighbor bought a higher fence to block Hoodie as Hoodie apparently drove the neighbor's dog crazy. It's safe to say that the uploader won the battle in the war. Number 6. Recorded on July 24th of 2018, shows a group of people simply trying their best to enjoy a restaurant outside when all of a sudden a scary-looking man walks up to a woman and proceeds to punch her, much to the shock and awe of the restaurant-goers outside. Thankfully, though, a few of them proceeded to chase the guy away and make sure he didn't land a second punch. Number 7. This home security video from outside the homeowner's driveway shows the homeowner returning home with some alcohol after making a quick stop at the local liquor store. She walks up her driveway, and we can see a creepy man lingering right behind her, waiting for the perfect opportunity to attack. Thankfully, the homeowner was able to lock the doors before the man was able to follow her inside, which could have ended in her demise. Number 8. In this TikTok video posted on YouTube by British Girl Explorers on December 13th of 2021, CCTV footage captures a woman throwing a fit on camera along with some helpful captions from the creator to make out what she said. I went on the TikTok of meeting my psycho stalker, and this had been apparently going on for quite a while, as there was endless videos of this woman harassing the creator and the neighbor. The woman kept coming to the creator's unit, yelling, threatening, or just staring at the creator in spite of 3 protection orders that the stalker violated. The last update was that the court blamed the woman's actions on mental illness. The stalker is on probation, but basically, they refused to throw her in jail. However, the judge stated that if the woman violates her protection order one more time, she'll face time in jail. The creator has another year on the protection order, but is seeking a permanent one. Number 9. In this video, we watch as a group of friends drive by in this car right past this house at 1 a.m., where they notice a creepy man trying to peek inside someone's house, which freaks them out. They return 1 hour later, and sure enough, he's still there.
Yo! What the f? That guy's creepy, bro. He's just standing like that, fam. Yo, what the f? Yo!
What the let's hope that nothing escalated after this, and the man eventually went home. Number 10. This video shows a strange man in a hoodie looking intently inside this homeowner's house. He peers inside the window for several minutes before eventually deciding to walk away. Apparently, he was trying to look into their house 3 times. The family posted the video online and asked if anyone knew the man, but they haven't been able to identify him yet. Number 11. This person immediately pulls out their phone camera and starts recording when they notice this scary man in a hoodie standing right outside their house, staring up at them from the streets below. He then calls the cops, and the video ends abruptly, leaving us all to wonder what could have possibly happened next. Let's just hope that the authorities were able to catch and arrest him. Number 12. In this video posted by the Lost DG Brothers videos on January 29th of 2022, but originally uploaded and deleted by Jay Swingler, Jay claims to have been stalked for an extended period of time. Dory, hopefully, no one's watching Jay through his bedroom window anymore, and another behind the headboard in her bedroom. Nolan can be seen retrieving the recording devices, and Lee wisely called the police. Nolan would be jailed for stalking for just 15 weeks. Lee was shocked and horrified that her neighbor of 30 years would do this. Lee also vacuumed her carpet and would later see large footprints, so she knew Nolan had come back for that second device. It just goes to show you that you can't trust anyone. The guy in this video may be talking directly towards the camera, but he isn't a focus here. There's a young girl behind him who's getting watched relentlessly by this incredibly creepy man in public. It's clear that the girl is highly uncomfortable, but nevertheless, she chooses to stay silent about the situation. Number 13. Foreign video posted by Fit with Heidi on August 11th of 2021. Heidi was enjoying her workout before noticing a creepy elderly man staring at her. Heidi told her husband, so he worked out next to her. Despite that, the man continued to stare. Heidi decided to stop working out and instead stare right back at the guy. She proceeded to do her set as though the man got the hint, but he kept staring at her. Heidi finally got fed up and confronted the man. She told him if he's going to continue working out in that corner, he needs to stop staring and making her uncomfortable. The man responded, "I'm just looking around." Heidi told the man he's on camera as she records all of her workouts, which shut the creep up. I'm glad Heidi stood up for herself, and hopefully, that's the end of that crap. Number 14. In 2019, a young woman was caught being followed by this man in his car for several blocks, and it was all captured on her neighbor's security camera. The girl was walking home from school, and she thankfully used her wits to hide behind this truck. However, the creepy man saw her hiding and waited several minutes for her to move from her spot before he eventually pulled away. Number 15. In 2020 at 2:30 in the morning, home security footage captured a creepy man inside a home in Wichita, Kansas, creeping around. 15-year-old Anaya Robinson was sleeping on the couch in the living room with the television on. Then, from around the corner, appears the creepy home invader. This went on for several minutes until the girl woke up, saw him, and screamed for help, at which point he fled. It's unclear as to what happened to the man afterward, but the police were called. Number 16. In this Facebook video by 9 News Melbourne on July 30th of 2018, a 23-year-old woman named Rose was walking home before being chased by a creepy naked man who was touching himself.
Starts running. The predator was naked and chased her down the street after taking off his clothes and touching himself.
In that moment, I was just so frightened.
The 23-year-old was on her way home from work, walking from St Albans train station.
He started playing with himself.
Rose initially ignored him and called her sister, but as she turned around, she saw him running towards her. This wasn't the sicko's first rodeo. A little less than a month prior to preying on Rose, the creep can be seen preparing to engage with his next victim. I have no idea if that crazy man was ever caught, but I hope so. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends. Number 17. A woman on TikTok named Brittany says that this guy was stalking her house, and she finally managed to record a video of him for the world to see. The video in question shows the strange man driving by her house in a white car, staring at her intently. Number 18. This haunting piece of doorbell camera footage shows the moment in which a concerned neighbor exits her house once she hears someone yelling for help down the street. Although the woman in this video is unable to help, it turns out that the woman yelling in the distance was being kidnapped. Number 19. Police come to the rescue in this clip as they busted a terrifying kidnapper. When they open the front door of the vehicle he's sitting in to confront him, a kid up front tells the cops that the man is not his dad, while another sits in the back. The man was later identified as 37-year-old Kevin Smith. He was arrested on the scene and was later charged with grand theft motor vehicle and 2 counts of felony kidnap. Number 20. This security camera video from inside a Texaco station shows a boyfriend and a girlfriend walking around the store. The girlfriend walks up to the counter ready to pay for something, but instead, she asks the store clerk for a phone she can use to call for help. The clerk gives it to her, but the boyfriend seen behind her takes it from her and slams it down on the counter. This angle shows the man shoving her through the exit door while she yells for help. He then appears to force the woman into his vehicle, witnessed by a young man who was parked right next to him. The young man takes a picture of the kidnapper's license plate and calls the police along with the store clerk. Deputies arrested the man later, who was identified as 35-year-old Timothy Todd Milner. He was charged with kidnapping a woman and holding her against her will as well as battery. Number 21. This shocking video shows the moment in which a poor unsuspecting woman is kidnapped while standing in line at a Wendy's restaurant in West Kendall, Florida. Surveillance footage shows a man pulling a woman out of the fast food restaurant against her will. According to police, a woman in distress pleaded for employees to help her. They then called the police. Number 22. In this video, we watch as a man easily kidnaps a young woman in broad daylight and walks her down the street with her in a headlock. Number 23. Foreign camera footage released by a sheriff's office shows a young woman getting abducted by a complete stranger. A man wearing jeans and a gray hooded sweatshirt is seen in the footage walking from a nearby homeless camp into the Walmart parking lot where the woman was kidnapped. Number 24. In this video posted by ABC Action News on April 1, 2015, a grandmother took 2 of her grandchildren shopping in Walmart before something disturbing happened. Meet Stephen Edwards, a registered sex offender accused of following the 2 girls and touching himself behind the clothes throughout the store and putting them back. They then went to security and had them call the police, which I think we all can agree was the right thing to do. Edwards admitted his wrongdoings to the detective, and it isn't the first time he's committed these nasty acts. He served 7.5 years in prison, and only 9 months later does this he admitted if they keep releasing him from prison he will keep doing it. What a sick man. Number 25. A woman can be seen frantically racing to her front door to get inside for some much-needed safety, but it's too late, and her attempted kidnapper proves to be successful. Her doorbell camera captures the moment in which the man races up to her front door and drags her away. Number 26. This guy takes stalking to new and dangerous heights as he chases a woman down equipped with a machete. This takes place in Tacoma, Washington during the middle of the day and apparently in a public place. Number 27. In this video hosted by Sarah Films on July 9th of 2016, a woman named Chloe was led to a bookstore by her alleged stalker. While most people run from their stalkers, Chloe intended to catch hers with the help of a friend named Mark who was keeping an eye out in the distance for unusual activity. Chloe finds a package for her containing a book called The Complete Poems of Paul Laurence Dunbar.
Oh my gosh, yes, this has got to be it.
You got what you needed?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Chloe's friend Mark said he might have found the suspected stalker and suggested Chloe to make a move in the nearby alley to see if the man would follow her.
Might have him. Let's make a move. Let's flush him out.
Okay, what do I do?
See that alley on your left?
Yeah?
Take that.
Okay, what now?
In case anybody follows, keep heading down it. Don't speed up. Don't slow down.
Okay. Oh shit, is that him?
Yep, I got him. Just keep walking. Take your First right.
Foreign Chloe goes to high, but unfortunately, the stalker noticed Mark following him, so he made a run for it and disappeared.
Shit, he made me. I'm burnt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't fucking shit.
I didn't notice this until someone mentioned this in the comments, but once Chloe walked away from the bookstore, the man can be seen peeking around the corner, which is probably what caused Mark to suspect him in the first place. Although Chloe had help, this still had to be a scary situation for her. Number 28. In this video by KGED News on November 19, 2019, a woman had been seen on surveillance footage going into the store, and a white Mercedes pulls up next to her car but doesn't leave. After the woman leaves her black sedan, the stalker backs out of his parking spot and begins following her for more than half an hour. The woman being stalked called her brother-in-law, and he found them, cut off the stalker, and confronted him. If only that's how it ended.
Off the white Mercedes, yelling at the driver out the window.
Are you following her?
The white Mercedes reemerges, and that's when the woman's brother-in-law chased the stalker into a residential neighborhood. This time the stalker was gone for good. The video went viral, and police received numerous reports. However, the suspect has no prior criminal record of stalking, human trafficking, etc. Therefore, they closed the investigation, stating there was no criminal event taking place. Unbelievable. I'm just glad the woman and her brother-in-law were okay, but that man should have gotten charged without a doubt. Number 29. This horrifying video shows a young woman named Elisa Fletcher jogging on the U of M campus when suddenly she was met with a man who ended up kidnapping her. Despite the woman's desperate attempts to break free, it turns out that Fletcher was the heiress to a billionaire, causing some to believe that that's why she was taken. There was a $50,000 reward if anyone found her, but unfortunately, she was later confirmed to be dead. Number 30. This 6-year-old girl was riding her bicycle on the street in Kentucky at around 5:30 p.m. when she was suddenly forced into a vehicle by a complete stranger. Thankfully, though, a neighbor named Prentice Weatherford saw the incident unfold and called the police. The kidnapper, Robbie Wilt, was later arrested. Number 31. There is not much information known about this TikTok video. We watch as a young woman walks around before eventually being stalked by this complete stranger as she runs away.
Hello.
Gratefully, the man doesn't catch up with her, and the uploader finds some much-needed safety. Number 32. The woman in this video is attempting to show us a man not too far behind her that has been following her. Sadly, there isn't much detail about what happened after this video, so we can only hope that this weird man didn't try to follow her home or anything like that. Number 33. This TikTok video comes to us from a woman who shows us her point of view of sitting inside her vehicle on a typical day trying to enjoy her Sunday ice cream cone. All of a sudden, she noticed a strange man in a vehicle parked next to her staring at her intently, refusing to look away. In the description, the woman writes that the man followed her around for 10 minutes, and each time they stopped next to each other at a red light. This is what happened. Number 34. In this video, we watch as a young girl walks around a store with her 13-year-old sister. However, this normal day takes a turn for the worse when it's made clear that this older man is stalking them around the store without any explanation. Number 35. The woman on TikTok named Kira says about 2 weeks ago, some strange guy was following her from her bus stop all the way to her work before harassing her. This happened at 7 in the morning. She says that today he tried it again, so she decided to bring a box cutter she took from work and put it in her pocket just so that he is made aware that she had a weapon. She also took a different route than usual, so thankfully, she made it to work that day safe and sound. Let's just hope that this scary man doesn't figure out another way to follow her in the future. Number 36. This woman on TikTok explained a terrifying incident she went through while at a mall recently. The man kept following her around, trying to get her attention, but she refused to pay him any mind.
Hi ladies, I just want to share a few things that happened today. Really creepy shit that happened at the mall. I definitely felt like I was being followed by this 40-something-year-old man. And I don't know, the story goes, like, I'm shopping by myself. And this guy, I could hear him trying to, like, get my attention. He starts, like, you know, kind of talking loudly so that he could get my attention. He's like, Wednesday, right? Like, today, Wednesday, we're seeing each other. And I said, sorry, no. And it was weird because I was ignoring him. I could tell he was trying to talk to me. But he kept coming closer and closer. So I finally looked at him and I said, sorry, no. And I smiled to be polite from a distance. And I could feel that he was really following me as I was going back to my car too. So I don't know, it was really scary. And so I noticed that and I completely changed my route. Like, I went another way. And before I did that, I stopped to see if he was still following me. And dead ass, this guy was like looking, scanning back and forth, looking for someone. Like, it looked like he was looking for someone or looking for me. And he was looking back and forth because he noticed I think he like noticed So anyways, long story short, please look out for your surroundings. You never know what's gonna happen to you, especially when you're alone as a woman. But yeah, I just experienced some weird, creepy following shit. And I definitely was on high alert. So yeah, just be aware of your surroundings. You never know.
Number 37. A woman named Madeline was outside, trying to go on a nice, peaceful walk that quickly turned dark when she realized that she was being stalked by this incredibly creepy man. She started to speed up, but the man kept following, even when she hid behind some trees. Once inside her house, he even took pictures of her from outside. Number 38. This woman was out for a nice walk outside when she noticed this strange guy following her from a distance. According to the uploader's description, the guy told her he wanted her body. Thankfully, the woman reported the incident to the police. The woman wanted to share this video to spread awareness that these kinds of scary people exist and walk the earth. Number 39. Foreign camera, in order to record this incident of her being followed by a man late at night. As soon as she starts recording, the man starts to back off, evidently freaked out by the idea of being filmed.
Hi, guess what? Guess what? Where'd he go? Guess what? I know you're following me. I know you're following me. Get away! Yeah, bye! Bye!
The man walks away and leaves the girl alone, so we can all collectively take a sigh of relief. Number 40. In this video posted by Inside Edition on May 8th of 2015, CCTV footage captures a 13-year-old girl being followed home by a creepy man. The man approached the girl, saying he's lost, but this girl is smart and knew something was off. The girl entered her home and attempted to close the door on the creep, but he forced his way inside. The girl scratched and slapped the man's face before he let go. Then she backed away, letting him know that there are cameras all over the house, which caused the man to leave. Look as he closes the door and moves toward her suddenly. He spots the surveillance cameras that did it. He takes off. The girl texted her dad to come home and let him know what happened. Police stated that the same man attempted to sexually assault a 28-year-old woman in a shopping mall just a month prior to this incident. It's crazy to think about how bad this could have been had the girl not scared that guy off with the threat of cameras. Police were of course on the hunt for the man and hopefully he was caught. This was almost 7 years ago. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe. See you in the next video.